let's talk a little bit about your packaging and how it's different than maybe other companies and why people should kind of notice the advantages with the
Yeah.
packaging.
It's probably our best kept secret, and I want to call our packaging best supporting actor in this whole situation. We have tremendously good ingredients. Just if you're ever in one of the stores, you see some of our sun meat, pick them up, look at them, look at anybody else's sun meat that has, they're naked, they have no shell on them, so you can see what you're getting. The rest of our seeds are the same way. Everybody else's are not that good sometimes. So we want to show this off. So we put it, of course, in a fairly clear plastic bag, but it's not just any bag. It doesn't stop at just the looks. There's some other factors going on. And we have we do what we call nitrogen purging. So as our bags are made on an assembly line, they come down, they get folded from a sheet, and as it's done, seed is dropped down in the middle of the bag. As it's being formed, at that moment, there's a huge gush of pure nitrogen, a very inert gas. It's all around us, no odor, no smell, into the bag, pushes out all the air. Most of the oxygen dissipates out of there, and we're sealed with nitrogen, and it's sealed solidly. So now we have a bag that has very little oxygen in it. Oxygen is really great for us. It's about 18% in the atmosphere. We can't live without it. Bugs can't live without it. Unfortunately, oxygen is a very active element. It combines with a lot of things, like iron, and causes rust. Like with foods, it causes rancidity and degradation of your food product. So it's an enemy to things like birdseed over a long period of time. So without the oxygen in the bag, our stuff stays very fresh. The moisture content stays there. The freshness stays there. The nutrition stays there in the seed, and it's good for years. We don't know how long, a long, long, long time, but it won't go bad. So what you buy in that bag is going to stay fresh until it's open. Now, there are some other problems with that. If you just put this nitrogen into any bag, it won't stay there. It's going to move right out of the bag, and other stuff will move right into the bag. You say, whoa, wait a minute. It's in a plastic bag. It can't move out. Yes, it can. Let me demonstrate. The other day, I pretended I was having a party and went to my local store and bought some helium balloons. About 4 days ago, 3. What happened? Wait a minute. They're leaking. There's hardly anything left in them. Where did the nitrogen go? Believe it or not, it moved right through the side of this bag. We think of things as being solid. They're not really. It's almost like there's a huge forest of closely packed trees, and you got 1 billion people want to get to the other side, and they all try to get through there. They are going to make it. They just have to push and squeeze, but eventually they get out. That's what happens with most plastics. These little bitty teeny atoms move through it over time, and the balloon deflates or the bag gets replaced. Whatever's in the bag moves out, whatever's outside moves in, and you have degradation of your product. We have a special plastic. And like I said, best supporting actor. This is a bag. Not much low-cal food right here. But it looks like any other plastic bag. Although it's nice, it's clear, extremely sturdy. But there's a secret. It's got 3 layers, at least. There may be 4. And in the middle is, instead of just regular plastic, there's a layer that's gas impermeable. Gas cannot move through it. So although that would be on its own a little stiff and brittle, made as a sandwich, a plastic sandwich, it's great. We got a strong tear-resistant bag that the gas cannot move through. So what we put in the bag, a lot of nitrogen to disperse the oxygen and keep everything fresh, stays in the bag. And that's a really good thing to have going on, because our stuff is as fresh as the day it was packed. We call it harvest fresh. And because it gets to us, we get it in here, it's set. No degradation to the product. That's one of the reasons the cold seed stays fresher than anybody else's out there. And we're very proud of that. And you'll find out that it'll serve you well also. And I doubt you'll ever see any bugs in our package. If there was a bug in there when it got When it got packaged, it died. So you don't have the breakouts of meal moths and things that you find with the other things. So, like I said, the best supporting actor, that packaging, that wonderful stuff, keeps our seed fresh at the day it was brought in. Hello, this is Richard Cole. I want to thank each of you for watching, and I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to share it.